it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by the title, this is going to be the ultimate list of everything you only need for the first couple of weeks with a newborn. So yes, you would see in previous videos we have spent a lot of money and we have fully decked out a beautiful nursery for our new baby, but this video is going to be a reality check of exactly what you do need for a newborn, because what I am realizing is, yes, it's super cute to have the nursery done, and yeah, you probably will need a separate room with a cot and all of those things later on in life. However, for the first couple of weeks, you don't need that. You actually do not need half the things that we have. So this is going to help you guys if you are definitely wanting to be a little bit budget conscious, which who doesn't love to save money, and to show you that no, you do not need to go and purchase everything straight away as soon as you find out you're having a baby. So what you need, first of all, I do want to say I have done a previous video on the things that you do need for hospital, or the things that I didn't use with what I packed in my hospital bag. So definitely check that out. So now coming home, these are the things that I actually do use and do recommend that you guys definitely purchase. So again, my disclaimer is everyone's different, everyone does things differently, and of course some people will be like, you don't need to purchase that, or if I've missed something, definitely let me know in the comments section down below. So first things for baby. So my biggest advice is to definitely not invest a lot of money in clothes, because I'm already realizing a few weeks in, my baby hasn't changed sizes yet, but I did have to go and purchase a couple of extra onesies just because he is 5'0" and I only had one suit, which was 5'0", and the other suit that I had, so I had two suits, sorry, oh my god, this is sleep deprivation, is that the word? I'm very sleep deprived, so this is all over the place. So I had two suits, one was a zipper, one was literally covered in like those snap buttons. You should never buy any baby clothing with buttons. I can't imagine in the middle of the night having to button up things. So I had to go, I just went to Kmart and purchased another 3 suits. So I have 4 suits, like onesies on rotation, so they're constantly getting washed, but I don't want to invest a lot of money because he's already growing, but yeah, still not out of them. So a couple of onesies, don't get super small sizes, wait until your baby's born and then either you duck to the shops or someone else can grab you just a couple of cheap ones, like that's all they need. Singlets, 100%, I put my baby in a singlet under his onesie every day. Also, you will need nappies and wipes, super important. It's up to you if you want to do like cloth nappies or disposables, whatever works. A place to change the baby. Now I purchased a change mat, but I'm actually using one of those sleep cocoon things instead of the mat, which I just find, I don't know, I like it more. So that is very personal preference, whatever you prefer. Also these things. So these are actually cloth nappy inserts, I believe. In Australia, you can get them at the baby shops, Kmart, Target, Big W. It's like $20 for 12. I use these as burp cloths. So every time I feed him, I chuck one of these over my shoulder. So it just covers a lot if he does vomit or if anything like that happens. I also have these folded in his bassinet on the change mat and in the pram. So again, if he vomits, he's vomiting onto this, I can pick it straight up and then throw it in the wash. I just find that super convenient. So I cannot recommend these enough. I know a lot of people have like smaller burp cloths, but no, get these, the game changer. Also, there was something I just thought of and it's now gone. Bibs for feeding are a lifesaver. If there's any like vomit, spit up, it's going on the bib, not the clothes. Amazing. So if you are breastfeeding, this will be different. So bottle feeding, which I am, you will need the formula. You will also need the bottles and a sterilizer. Very personal preference what you want to go with. I personally am using Tommee Tippee bottles and a Tommee Tippee microwave sterilizer, which I prefer than the electric one right now. I actually do have both, but I went with the microwave one to begin with because it's just more portable and it's not clutter on the bench in your kitchen, which I don't personally like. Not a necessity, but definitely we use is a bottle drying rack. So once you wash the bottles or they come out of the dishwasher and they're ready to be sterilized, then I just chuck them on the bottle rack and they're sort of neatly enough out of the way and sort of organized as well. So I'm pretty sure that's all you need for baby. So bath time, we purchased the Skip Hop bath, the whale looking bath. I cannot recommend that enough. That is the most amazing bathtub. Our baby is obsessed. The sling holds him so nicely and he was screaming the very first bath we did in the hospital. Brought him home and he can just chill in this bath for however long we let him. He loves it. So with that, definitely purchase a towel. A hooded towel is what we use and just find it really cute. And also, like, it's good to cover their head when they get out of the bath to keep them warm. But again, it's not essential. Just use any like towel, but definitely a towel. And I use like 2 face washes to like lay over him to keep him warm. Another thing that you will need is like a shampoo / body wash, something obviously for babies. And I also recommend a moisturizer. Our baby is getting quite dry skin, so to have the moisturizer there as well is very, very good for him. And also a nappy like rash balm type thing. I don't think that we've used it that often, but it is something that we have used before just as a preventative. So definitely add that to your list. A dummy, if you want to go down that path. I'm not really into dummies particularly because at bedtime I've noticed he will lose it and wake up because he's trying to find it. So I'm really trying not to actually use a dummy, which is going quite well. He's not really that into it. Also for sleeping, something like these. So these are sleep suits, which are very dependent on what your baby likes. So we have arms up or arms down, or also the ergo pouch ones have the arms out. So whichever you prefer or whatever your baby prefers, these are great if you don't want to swaddle them. There are a lot of options, but yeah, once these fit him properly, I am sure he will love it. What else? This is actually so much harder than I thought. Definitely you will need a car seat. And I would say definitely a pram. That is something that we have used a lot. And then to go with your pram, obviously, it doesn't need to be fancy, but a nappy bag, which you can put all the baby stuff into. And a lifesaver for us, now we use a bouncer and a playmat. So we, again, you don't need to put and have toys and clutter and things everywhere. But we do have the Baby Bjorn bouncer, the mesh one, which he loves. Seriously, the more you bounce him, the more he falls asleep. So I really recommend any bouncer like that, and a playmat. The playmat with just like the things hanging down gives you some time to not have a baby in your arms. He can lay there for maybe like 10 to 15 minutes, which is so fun for him, and then it's not. So he'll be fine, and then he'll just crack it and start crying. But yeah, it just gives you some time to have your hands free, and of course stimulates him. A bassinet, again, whatever works for your lifestyle. We have the Love and Care Dreamtime Co-Sleeper, which I love that the side comes down. I do find that really convenient. It's actually quite large, so it will fit him for quite a while, which I think is great. And I'm pretty sure that is everything. So if there is something I've missed, please leave a comment down below. Of course, as well, if I think of anything while editing this video, I will let you know as well. And I hope you found this helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I will see you in my next video soon. Thanks again. Bye.